Hello, FC&N builders or Gary's Mod Noobs. This is going to be a tutorial from Avon 1998 on YouTube, or on Gary's Mod or Steam. It would be Mr.Einstein. And so, since I've been getting a lot of complaints, since I've been seeing a lot of people giving flack about how they don't know how to make curves and they just want somebody else to do it. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to make curves right here. This guy, Lord Darksaber, he is building an aircraft carrier, and since aircraft carriers are usually ships, I've built an airship once, but they usually, like every ship, they have a rounded kind of bow. Yeah, they have a rounded bow, pointed and everything. So the first thing you're going to do is take out your, and also a little note here, is shorter the prop, the more maneuverability, and there you're going to have with shorter props. And with shorter props, they're more better for like sharp curves and stuff, but longer props are better for longer turns. And preferably I would use long props for longer curves than small props. And anyways, I would not use short props for long turns because that would give you a very bad prop count depending on what you use. So use what you need, do not waste anything. So here, so what you need is have freeze props ticked on, weld props, no collide props unticked. Relative to you want to have that set to prop. Stack direction, mess around with that until you get onto the side. Then you want to go onto the side that you're going to be working on. For here, we're going to be making the bow, so it's going to be on the right for this prop. And so have your count set to to your preferred length. So right now I have it set to 20. And then, well, actually I'm going to have it set to 15. And so what else you're going to do is you're going to offset X, Y, and Z. Don't worry about these until later. Pitch, yaw, and roll rotations. You're going to have to work on those later. So I'm going to be working on those, which you're going to be using for in whatever direction you want to use. So you're going to have to mess around with those until you get your preferred direction. And stack relative to new rotation, you want to have that ticked on. Otherwise, when you have it unticked, your ghost is just going to continue on a straight line in whatever rotation you want it. But which, by the way, looking at the ghost as a reference is very handy, unlike guessing. So have ghost all the props ticked on. Give ghosted props halos, have that unticked because I don't know what that does. It sounds like you just want to give it a kind of color around it. But, so anyways, we're going to use a shorter side here. So what you're going to do is set your, I already have this figured out, it's going to be rotation roll. So let's get us into a better view here. There we go. So we're just going to roll it. So that looks about right. So now since we have our curve in, we're going to go ahead and get our up and down in so that we can get these props all lined up. And as you can see here, the corners of the, well, basically the corners of the curve are all matching up. So actually, let's move them. Anyways, so just bring in a little bit until the corners match up together. And when they're much more closer together, you can work out the edges. So as you can see, everything's all correctly aligned. Now you're just going to simply left click, and as an experiment, you're going to go over to opposite side. Usually it's the opposite settings, which is stack rotation, and you just make your rotation setting a different setting. So as you can see here, we got our perfect curve. It kind of looks like a Gothic arch, since I'm in art class. So some of the materials got transferred over, but our colors definitely did. And so, usually if you have, what's best is to have the same length of the prop on the same upper prop if you're going to have an upper level. Now it should, since it's same length, it should be the same settings. Now, seems like this isn't the proper line. And you're just going to have to wait and I'll send it. That's not there, but anyways, so let's push these, let's see if we can get it more straightened up. Since these are just straight things that are like these. So that's all lined up. And that is a really good curve. Maybe you could add a little bit of length here and all. But that's how you make a curve. Which, by the way, parenting should be used on this. So, this has been a tutorial from Mr. Einstein on Steam or Ava1998 on YouTube. Thanks to FC&N. Later!